talking about struggle. There's no strength in struggle. You have to go through the mud. You have to be the best student before you could become the best master. The student can never outshine the master. So you have to get credit where credit is due, and just go all in. Today is all we have. Run away from the night, gotta feel so alive. Can't be free without caution. Only thing on my mind is you.
I love the culture of economy, how we kind of help people become better people, the personal development and the mindset as well.
I've been in economy 1.5 years and I really, really love the company, the experience, everything. Educators, live sessions and just the people, educators, yeah. Just don't underestimate yourself. There's so much more you can get and so much more you can give to the world as well.
I've been with the company since August last year. I'm currently Prodigy 5K. Absolutely loving the experience so far. It's completely changed my life. Jared echoed something another one of my mentors said yesterday about look after yourself, put your own oxygen mask on first, because you need to look after you to be able to help your family. If your why is your family, it really kind of needs to be you first.
Anybody can do this. Doesn't matter where you come from, what you look like, how much money you have, you're welcome here on EAconomy.
The environment, the people you surround yourself with is the people you're going to become. And you surround yourself with people like this, you're going to become people like this.
Hi everyone, good night. Okay, so first of all, I want to say welcome. Thank you guys so much for jumping in on our call this afternoon. I know a lot of you took time out of your busy schedules to be here, and I truly do appreciate it. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Shakila Wright, also known as Super Mom, and today I'm going to be doing the presentation for you guys. Now, tonight I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself, my story, so that you can see that even a stay-at-home mom is utilizing these services and changing her family's life. Now, firstly, when I started off my whole Make Money Online journey, it was one that was full of hardships because I was trying to do it all on my own, right? I didn't have a community. I didn't have anyone to look up to All I had was just one idea in my head that I didn't want to work for someone else. I felt like I just couldn't work a job. In my entire life, I had two jobs, guys. And the two of them ended very quickly because I just couldn't grasp working for someone. Now, there's nothing wrong with it, but me personally, that was just the way I felt. Now, I am a graphic designer. I am a self-taught graphic designer. And I have been doing graphic designs because I thought if I have this skill, this is something that I can use to freelance online and make my little US and make an income that way. Now, I have been doing that for some time and I've been getting success here and there, but it was never anything consistent that I can safely say that I can secure my family future with. So, for me, when I started off this journey, I knew that it was one that was going to be long, but eventually I started to feel like maybe it wouldn't make sense. Maybe what I wanted to do is not something that was possible. I got scammed multiple times. I got caught up in the Get GXL scam recently, like in 2023. And that literally broke me, right? Because for me, it was like, I keep trying to make this money online and I just keep hitting a wall, hitting a wall. So I was at my breaking point. My husband told me, well, you know what, let me look into trading. Trading is something legit in the financial markets. And I pull up one chart. Now, that was the worst thing I could have done for myself. Somebody who's interested in learning this thing, just pull up a chart. I was so confused. I told him that looking too confusing for me. If you want to do it, you could go ahead and do it. And I just left that there. And then it had a day I was scrolling through TikTok, depressed as always. So I was just mindlessly scrolling. And I saw this young lady doing a video talking about how she was able to pay her rent before her rent was even due. And for me, that felt like, wow, how did she do that? Because that's something that I want to do. I want to be able to do that. That was like a big goal for me at that point. So I said, you know what, let me look into this opportunity. I did look into it. And it was one of those things where I saw a presentation and I just left it. I left it and I went about my way. And then someone who was actually caught up in the Get GXL scam, they messaged me and they said, Super Mom, look at this opportunity and tell me what you think about it. And I said, okay, I will go and look at it again. So it came back to me once again. And this time when I looked at it, I don't know what it was, but it just stood out to me. I don't know what about that particular presentation, but it stood out to me. And I felt as though, you know what, maybe I'm ready to give this thing a chance again. But this time, I'm going to commentate. I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm going to do this thing on my own. When I jumped in, my very first video, which was an orientation video, my now mentor and coach was doing, I felt at home. I felt like I could grow in this company. I was so overjoyed. You ever so excited about something that you couldn't sit down? That was my behavior. Every time he talked, I literally stand up. I started pace back and forth. I started to feel like, you know what, this is it. This could actually be it. What stood out me most for me was the education. So I'm not going to give away any secrets. I'm going to get straight into it, but I want you guys to listen to this with the intent of actually learning something new tonight. I want you to leave your skeptical thinking and anything that anybody may have told you in the past out the door. Because the fact that you showed up for this meeting tonight shows that you have an interest, you have a desire in doing something better for yourself. And I'm telling you that this could be your gateway. So get your pen, get your paper out, and let's start this presentation, right? I also have some amazing stuff for you guys, so stay for the entire presentation. At the end of this call, I have something super exciting for you guys. All right, so let's get into it. The name of the company is called EAconomy, right? Now, when I know Saturdays, I say EAconomy, but it's called EAconomy. EAconomy is life elevated. Guys, this company is education focused, teaching you a skill that's going to last you a lifetime, right? All right, so let's move on to the next one. First off, before we start, disclaimer, results are not guaranteed. This is one of the things where if you do not put in work, you will not see the results. Because this is you and your success, and we are just educating you and showing you the right way, you have to put in the work. The more work you put in, the more results you see, right? That is how it's works. This is not one of those things where you come and put in your money and somebody trade for you and all those kind of stuff. We don't do that. That is actually illegal in our country. But it's not one of those kinds of opportunities. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, first off, Past profits, the results that I'm going to show today, the success stories that you're going to see today, does not guarantee you to see results. Your results is based on your performance. Okay, so economy, home base is Los Angeles, California. We have an actual base. You can walk in and visit it. It's that legit, it's that serious. If you are living in Los Angeles or you're visiting and you want to stop in, you can definitely find our home base there. Okay, so you see this guy here, guys? This guy right over here is who changed my way of thinking when coming to a 9 to 5 job or the rat race, right? My mom actually had some business books. When I was growing up, I saw her purchase it because she was interested in starting her own business. So when I went onto this whole I don't want to work for people journey, she gave me all of her books, which was a collection of his books, right? All of them. And this is what really opened up my eyes to see that what we think we are going through life and we're going through the cycle and this is what we're supposed to do, nothing else, it have no other option. It's actually something called the rat race. Now, 60% of the population are employees. You can watch this whole quadrant here and you can identify right now the section that you are on or you are in. Now, most people on this call tonight may be employees. Okay? Now, there is nothing wrong with being an employee, but here's the problem with it. You are trading your time for money. Now, your time is the most valuable asset you as a human have. It's not money, it's not gold, it's not diamonds. It's your time. That is the one thing in the world that you will never get back. Every second, minute, hour that passes, it's gone. So when you are trading your time for money, especially when it's not enough money, you tend to feel stressed out. You tend to feel frustrated because you're working all week long at this 9 to 5 job, and at the end of the week, you're still hot in your head because you can't have groceries, rent, and baby stuff at the same time. That is the problem with that. You have no leverage. So you're losing your hours, your time, and you still don't have enough. Now, even if you do have enough because you're working a great job, you are still trading your time for money. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. If you fall sick and you are unable to go, it's out of your control and you're unable to go, you have no money. Now, self-employed is when you own a business. Now, that's great, right? You're working for yourself and all those nice stuff, but you still do not have leverage. Now, you have a little more money, but you still do not have time because if you don't show up for your business, the doors stay closed. That's the problem with that section. Now, when you're a business owner, that means that you have employees. Your employees will work for you. So whether or not you're around, whether or not you're sick, your money is still being made. That's a good side to be on. Now, the area that I am currently on, and I'm actually jumping between both areas, is investor. Now, when you're an investor, you have passive income. That is the area where your money works for you. Now, we all know your money don't get sick, right? Your money don't get tired, and your money can literally work 24/7 while you're sleeping. That is the reason why being on that side of the quadrant is where the rich people are. Where the people who you'll be seeing passing with their Benz, right, and all their nice brand name cars, and you're standing up there, you're like, one day I wish, I hope. They are on that side of the quadrant. They are business owners and investors. That is why it's important to be aware of these things. And that's why I'm always grateful for Robert Kiyosaki. He has multiple books. I have all of them. I even have his wife books, and they have really changed my life. Okay, so our founder and our CEO of EAconomy is Hassan Mahmoud. Now, this guy right here, he's amazing in my opinion. I don't think a lot of people understand the strength it takes, right, and the discipline it takes, and the passion it takes, and the drive it takes to do what he has done. He is a financial expert. He's made multiple 9 figures in global sales. 9 figures. And he is young. He has spoken and trained in 62 different countries. Now, guys, at the point of making this video, he probably speaking more than that by now. Because the economy is in literally 181 countries at this present moment. So that is totally amazing. And to be doing all these things and to be featured in all of these magazines at such a young age is totally impressive, and I'm glad to have him as a leader. He has vision, he has drive, and most importantly, he cares about people. And that's something that you don't really see in CEO and people who are already up there. He puts his persons in the company, his customers, his consumers first. And I've seen that firsthand recently. Okay, so I've told you guys all of these amazing stuff. And you're probably wondering, what is this? What is this she's talking about? How can I get started? I'm going to tell you guys. We here at Economy, we provide you guys with the education so that you can learn how to trade for yourself. Now, we do have services that you guys can utilize to earn while you learn, but we are heavy on education and you learn it to do it yourself. Now, we have packages. The first part that I'm going to tell you guys about is called the Elite Pack. Now, in this Elite Pack, you guys will be getting access to the EAconomy where you'll get the education. You're getting video training. You're getting live Forex fundamentals, everything. So you take it from complete beginner to expert. And I'm not even capping. You're taking it from not knowing what a candlestick is to marking up your chart. Now, we also have live sessions. So you get to see these educators, ask questions, interact with other persons, other like-minded traders on the same journey. Now, we have it available right now in English, Spanish, Arabic, and Polish. Right? I think I'm forgetting a language, but you guys get the gist. We are very diverse in this company. So even if you're a person who, or you may know somebody who speaks Spanish and wants an opportunity, they can look into this. Okay? We also have Solex. Remember I mentioned earning while you learn? In Solex, you get to do that. Solex is an app that you'll be able to download from the Play Store, which Economy created. I know, awesome. We originally was at Telegram when I joined, but Telegram, as you guys know, is full of a lot of scams and all kind of nonsense. So our leaders, being as amazing as they are, decided to create and develop an app so that we are secure and safe when taking our signals. This app is so secure that if I try to screenshot something, it will not let me. I will see a black screen. It's that secure. Now you're going to be getting signals from this app. You'll get an alert on your phone telling you that one of the educators has released a signal, and then you can go in and you can decide if you want to enter into that trade or not. They have made it very simple, so you can literally just copy and paste. Next, we have the Manara scanner, which is a semi-automated bot that scans the markets for you. And you can choose now to enter into trades. Now, the Manara scanner sends out a lot of signals throughout the day. So you can pick and choose which ones you want to go in. We also have an educator who will teach you how to utilize this AI software. Now, this software alone, guys, it's worth a lot of money by itself. And you guys are getting that as part of the package for a very amazing price, to be quite honest. And we're going to make this sauce even sweeter at the end of this video. Okay, so this is what the apps look like. This is how the Solex app would look on your phone. You will just press copy to copy your trade, and you go to your MetaTrader 5 and you paste it in. This is how the Manara scanner will look on your phone. So yes, you can do this without having a laptop. You do not need to have a laptop in order to do this or to be a part of this company or to utilize our services. Now this lady, she is also included in the elite package. This lady has changed my life, but she has also changed a lot of persons' lives within our small team and even persons around the world. Now, Jessica Ramos is a world-renowned stock options educator. She takes persons like me from beginner to literally intermediate to advanced. And the thing is, guys, she taught me how to become an independent trader in literally 90 days. I know it sounds a little far-fetched. That's why I joined. I was like, you trying to tell me you can teach me to trade in 90 days? Okay, let me see. And I jump in, and she did. I didn't just trade. I withdrew, and I shared my experience, and it has been amazing. Her style of teaching is crazy, but she's a no-nonsense person. She's very passionate about what she does, And when she opens her mouth to speak about stock option, best believe she knows what she's talking about. But don't just hear it from me, right? Tonight, you guys are so lucky that you are going to hear from one of my mentors and coach. Now, some of you may already know her as Millionaire Kelly, right? But she is an amazing person. She's an amazing leader. She has been coaching and mentoring me personally for the past few months, which is crazy. When I come and I showing her my result from stock options, her first question is what confirmations did you get to go into that trade? So apart from celebrating my wins, she also makes sure that I'm on the correct path and that I'm disciplined. Now, this lady, this amazing lady, has 7 going on 8 years of trading experience and also business owner experience. So being able to get her on the call tonight to talk to you guys was amazing. And I do hope that you guys appreciate it and you guys listen up to what she has to say. So I'm getting to do a little interview with her today. So, Kelly, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. I've been listening to you and your growth and where you started to where you're at right now. It's amazing. Guys, y'all don't know where Shakila started off and what she have been doing in the last less than 1 year now. I don't even think it's a year yet. And that's what I love and what I'm loving and seeing, especially from many different people. Let's just put it that way. When you're hearing stories from multiple people, that means something is working. So let me show you some. Let me just share something here with you guys. Hold on. I had a bit. Okay, I'll share this. I had this up, but I'll take it off. So right here. Okay. So this is you see my screen there?
Yeah.
You can see the screen, right? So these are the different groups we have.
I see it in your YouTube.
Oh, it's still seeing YouTube. Let me stop sharing. Hold on. But anyhow, let me give my background first before I even share the screen. So yes, I have almost 8 years of experience, but I failed for almost more than 5 years, guys. I didn't even do my first withdrawal within the first 5 years. So when I hear people like Shakila and many other people being profitable and withdrawing, I know and I understand the journey. I appreciate it because now I'm seeing people even succeeding and winning faster in what we are doing. So that just tell me we are on the right path and we're doing the right things. But what I could tell you that stands out is the people that apply themselves, put themselves there, who say, you know what, I want to learn the skill. I want to develop myself. I'm coming in to learn the education, right? You're going to hear that, it does have a network inside, which is okay. Every company has to network. I remember getting an email from Charles Swap and Chase Bank and many other banks. And they will message me and say, okay, if you bring in any customers or you bring any customers, they'll give me a fast track bonus or they'll pay me a certain amount. Imagine those banks in America going to give you a percentage or just a fast track bonus. That is business, guys. That is business. That's how they get customers. So it's the same thing. Look at even YouTube. YouTube is paying people to put up regular videos. And once you get a hit and you go viral, what are they doing? That is networking. So what we are doing here, we are actually introducing something with value. And that is why myself and my husband decided when EAconomy came to us about a year and something now, when I saw the value of the services, I was at ease or easy to be able to introduce it to people because I knew it had value there. Because my 5 years of failing forward, I wanted that when I was starting off as a trader. So when I was like, wait, if I had this as a trader when I was starting off, I would have had success much faster. So it was much easier for me to say, you know what, let me partner with this company. Let me use these services and let me show people how to use these services in conjunction of what I know, what works, because they do have great educators. They do have great services. And when you have a great service, it is not hard to pay for a subscription, guys. It is not hard at all, especially when you're making money. right? So let me show you something here. Let me share my screen now. I did change the screen. I know I had the. So let me show you here. This is our group here. Right now, this just today alone, this group was on fire. Look at this. So people are posting the results. 2%. This guy is he's still practicing in demo. Demo is paper account, but that's where you will start off. But when you see people profitable every day, 3%, look, 12%, right? Look, I post up my results right here, 8.3%, right? When I see these things, I'm getting so excited because I'm seeing people learning, I'm seeing people growing, and I'm seeing people earning. But I want you all to see one specific thing. I had somebody who just started their live account today. Not today, 1 week now, 5 days now. I'm actually looking for it. Hold on. I think I passed it. But results counts, right?
I think that was our 12%.
Right here. Okay. So here, look at it here. This right here. For the past 5 days, she went live. I've been able to grow my account 56%. Let me tell you guys, in trading, in 1 week to do that, I will say 1 week. That's just 5 days. That means her win ratio to her losses was great. And
Yeah.
that's what you want as a trader. You want to be profitable. And that's what we are showing people here. How to be profitable, how to stay profitable, and how to withdraw and put money in your pockets. So I don't have to talk anymore, guys. I wish I had this opportunity when I was starting off as a trader because I thought trading was hard. When I first started off, I did the same thing Shakila did. I told my husband, I said, here what, you do it and I'll support. That's how we started off at the beginning. But when he started to go through the boot camp, when he started to go through the education, I was like, wait, it's not that hard. I could learn this. I could do it, but the problem is sometimes your journey could take longer because when you are not in the right community or the right service, we had to seek out other services. We had to seek out different things to find our way in this. We are making it easy for people that they don't need to seek out because it's here. It's right here. We build in the community. You also my community just out there. You're seeing it here. And on top of it, we are making people learn a skill that can pay them for the rest of their life. So I can tell you today, it has changed my life. You can see my background. I've upgraded my car last year. Yeah, it's last year. I've upgraded a few things in my life, but I can't wait to go to the next level. But what I'm loving more is seeing people being profitable with the vision that we had a year and something now. Using these services to free people and teach them the skills step by step. Shakila, keep up the great work because I know you're changing lives and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Melania Kelly. I really appreciate that, guys. This is our founder for Team Legacy. Her and her husband, they have been a tremendous help for all of us on this journey. So you guys hearing from her tonight, I'm really glad she was able to take time off to come and do this for me. I really, really do appreciate it. All right, guys. So let's continue on our presentation, right? Okay. So after all of this talking, you heard the amazing testimonies. You saw all of our chat, our chat results, which is crazy. I'll never get through there. You probably sit down there and probably say, okay, I want to get started in this thing. What do I do? What's the next step? I got you. So we have two packages. Well, actually three, right? That we will be telling you guys about today. One is called the Elite Pack. Now, the Elite Pack is where you'll be getting access, and what I told you before, you'll be getting the EAconomy, the Solex app to copy and paste so you could earn while you learn. The Manara scanner, also another signals channel that you could use to earn and learn. Now, the first month with the Elite Pack is $150 US and $99 every month after that. So the company is so sweet. After you finish pay $150 to come in the first month, they are giving you a discount of, let me say, $50 every month after that to just upkeep your subscription. Guys, yes, it is a subscription. with all of the education that you are getting from live educators. We have about 20 now. Of course, it would be a subscription. These are top traders that are taking time out of their schedule to come and teach you a skill to free you. Of course, it would be a subscription. Just like how you would pay for Netflix every month so that you could keep the services of watching movies, it's the same thing. But this year would pay for itself. I have been in the company for 10 months now. And I'm at a point where I have been handling the rent for the past 4 months. This company has changed my life. As a stay-at-home mom, I am able to do this. And if I can do this, anyone can. So the next package we have is called a gold pack. Now, obviously, gold is premium. Here's where you're getting the gold pack. You're getting the EAconomy. You're getting the Manara scanner. You're also getting something that is called Crypto Academy, which we'll talk about next. You're getting Solex. You're getting Plutos, which you would also talk about next. Stock options. All of that in the gold pack. Guys, the gold pack is the money maker. In my opinion, if you could afford the gold pack, go gold. Go gold. Because you will get a lot of value and you will have a lot of different tools and resources to use to speed track your learning process. All right? Okay, so this is the gold pack here. $499 US your first month, and 66, rounding it off, every 4 weeks. Now, this gold pack is a steal of a deal because if you look to add on the services we're going to talk about next to your subscription with your elite pack, you will come up to way more every month. So if you know that you are going to get Plutos and you want the Crypto Academy, because right now we're in the bull run and you don't want to miss out on that either, the gold pack is the thing for you. All right? If you're just new to all of this and you just want to start somewhere, the elite pack is for you. Okay, so Plutos. Plutos is our next signals channel. Plutos does indices trading. So the gold, the silver, the NASDAQ 100, the US 30, the crazy volatile pairs that could make you a lot of money but could also wipe you out. Our Plutos signals channel expert, she is a monster. Right? We also have Plutos live sessions where you get to join the trades live with them, which is crazy. But you see our Plutos indices signals person, she is amazing, right? She does some crazy numbers. She is very fast-paced also. She's not for the faint of heart. But this service has been a game changer for a lot of persons. It was once for me too before I made my home in stock options. But I was also using Pluto's services. That's why I can tell you guys how amazing it is. The kind of amount of pips she makes per week. Now, you may not know what pips is. It just mean money, right? Money that traders make for the week is insane. All right. Next, we have the Crypto Academy, also included in the gold pack. Now, for those of you who don't know, we are currently in something that is called a bull run, right? It has not yet pitched off, but it's going to soon. Simply put, the bull run is when millionaires and billionaires are made. I'll say that again. The bull run is when millionaires and billionaires are made. So if right now you are 100 year and you want to become 1,000 year, 10,000 year, this is where you need to be. Now, crypto, as you guys know, is where the world is going, right? Now, a lot of people like to put their head under the mat and act like it's not happening. But whether or not you acknowledge that it's happening, it's still going to happen. We went from a time where we were doing banter, so you had to go and give this cow to get this apple and all those kinds of stuff. Then we went to paper money. Now we are reaching a place where we are going to digital currency. And whether or not you like it, that's where it's going. Pretty soon you'll be going in the grocery, making your grocery and paying with crypto. This is just for the persons them who want to get ahead before head gets them, right? So this is our Crypto Academy. You guys will be getting access to live trading sessions. You'll also be getting trade ideas and signals from these amazing educators within the crypto platform. They also give us, let's say, what do you call them? It's not trade ideas for day trading. It's, oh gosh, I can't remember the name right now. That is where you'll be able to get little ideas for meme coins and stuff to invest in, to hold for a period of time so that you can participate in the bull run. Can't remember the name right now, but it's like meme coins and those kinds of coins. Dark coins, meme coins, those nice things. So let's move on. These are our two, well, not only two, but our co-founders of this Crypto Academy. Now, Philippe and Kevin. Now, I'm going to say Kevin's last name because I'm not going to be butchering his name on live, but these guys are amazing. Philippe have 5 years trading experience with cryptocurrency, right? He's a Bitcoin trading specialist, and he has mentored and coached more than 5,000 students in the crypto space. Kevin, he has 9 years in the financial markets. Now, if they put financial markets there, that means that he did not only do cryptocurrency. He probably dabble a little bit in Forex, maybe a little bit in stock options. Anytime you see financial markets, it's holistic, okay? It's all of the different things. Crypto, Forex, stock options, binary options, the nice things. Now, he also does altcoins and altcoin jungle master, right? That's just like how I was talking about the meme coins and stuff. We have meme coins and altcoins. If you guys are interested in these kinds of stuff, that is your place. That is where you'll set up your shop. Now, you can do this as an add-on for $69 to Elite package. Let's say you just want the Elite and that. You don't want Plutos and stuff right now. You can add this on to your Elite pack for $69. Or you can also purchase it as a standalone, $149 your first month, and then $99 every month after that as a standalone, and you will have access to the academy in of itself. Okay? All right. So, EAconomy is such an awesome place where they said persons are utilizing our services. They are customers. They are loving what we have to offer. Let's sweeten the pot for them. We are not going to go outside there and pay persons to promote on Facebook and do Facebook ads and them kind of stuff. We're not going to do all of that. What we're going to do is give back to our customers and the persons in our community. If you see value in utilizing these services, let's say you're in a company for 5 months, you're making money, like some of our live traders today, and you know that you told your friends about this, and they want to jump in. 3 friends, and they jump in because you making money, they want to make money too. Your subscription will be free every month as long as they stay active. It will get better than that. That is not you being a heavy promoter or anything, you know. You boasting and showing off how much US dollars you making from your phone, from the comfort of your home. People would automatically want to know. You share it with them. They become customers. You're free as long as they stay active. Guys, this is the beauty of this platform, this service, this company. They go above and beyond to make the pot sweet for us. Now, what I want to tell you guys tonight is that you have to be open. You have to be open and willing to at least hear and experience a service, a system to the fullest. Do not close off your minds now. This part of the presentation is not mandatory. I say it again. This part of the presentation is not mandatory because when I do start to talk about it, some persons going to this is all the way here. This is a company that focuses on teaching you how to trade. This is just additional. This is for my persons, like myself, who don't want to leave no money on the table. My persons who want financial freedom in a holistic sense, they want to make money every way. They don't just want to make money from one option when they could also dabble a little bit. If that's not for you, that's okay. All right. So we have something called a fast start bonus. Now, if you personally enroll someone into the Elite Pack, you will get $50 US for bringing in that student to the academy. For sharing the fact that you found a gold mine with someone else, you gain $50 US. Now, I don't know about all you, but I $300 and something TT. That is not money to leave on the table, not in my opinion. Now, if you get somebody that say, hey, boy, you doing that? That thing real bad. You know what? I want to jump in, but I want to jump in with the gold pack. You gain $100 US just for that person making that decision. Because you shared your experience, boy, I'm making real money. You know how much money I withdraw live already? They jump in, you get paid just for opening your mouth. Now, let's be real. Every day, we are promoting. We just don't get paid for it. If you go right now, and let's say you're going Pennywise for the ladies, and you buy a product and you find your hair looking good, you're going to go and call your friend or your mom and you're going to real boast about this product. And what's it cheap? They're going to run down there and they're going to purchase it. The only difference is in that scenario, you're not getting paid. Over here, if you see value and you share that you are seeing value here, you get paid for it, right? Now, this is basically our ranking system. Now, I'm not going to go into heavy details with it, but for persons who want to be on the business owner aspect of the quadrant, as well as investor like myself, you could partake in this. This is where you are building a team of persons for you to assist and help along their journey to financial freedom. That is what it is. You are bringing them, you are letting them know that this thing is amazing. You are creating a little small mini team of persons, and you are helping them grow along with our help. And you are getting paid for it. When you reach certain ranks, like you see in Apprentice, Influencer 500, it just means that your team is bigger. The persons that you are helping and assisting is bigger, and they are compensating you for it. So at current, I am an Influencer 500, and it's soon going to change. But I am getting paid $500 US every month residually because of the fact that I'm helping persons. Now, for me, it's a win-win because I'm a person who loves to help. I want to be the person that changes persons' lives. Because I didn't have that at the very point when I decided I wanted something different. I didn't even know what different was. I want to be that for someone else. So being able to get paid to do that just makes it all even better and even sweeter. Now, you could decide that you never want to promote, and that's okay. You can come in, you could trade and make your money that way, right? That's just it. But if you do decide to promote, you will have the support and the training and the help every step of the way. That is one thing I love and appreciate about EAconomy, and also being in Team Legacy. Anybody who is on the call tonight, you have an opportunity to be a part of Team Legacy. Our team is dynamic. We are so supportive, so helpful. Like literally, it doesn't matter who brought who in. We support and help anybody that wants that help. And you have an opportunity tonight to be a part of that, even if you're just coming in to trade. Okay? Now, there are two types of persons in this world, right? There are the ones that will sit down and listen to this call and they'll be like, you know what? I'm so ready. I'm so hyped up. They'll be like me. You know what? Where do I get started? Just lead me to cash out. I ready. And then we have those persons that, I don't know yet to know. Maybe I'll come our next one. Maybe our next two one. Maybe I'll come in person too. And we also have in-person classes, by the way, just plugging that in. Maybe I have to, I will think about it. And then we have the go-getters. Which type of person are you? Which type of person are you? Now, if you choose to be a go-getter, I'm ready to run with you. The entire team is ready to run with you. But if you're a person who decides that, I'm going to postpone this, okay, but you're missing out on money while you're making your decision. Every day, percentages are being made. All right? Now, as promised, for all my lovely persons who decided to stick around for this entire presentation, we have something very special for you guys. So, two things. One is you'll get access to a discount. You will get $25 US off of your Elite Pack purchase. So instead of paying $150 the very first month, you'll pay $125. $25 is on us. It don't get sweeter than that. All you have to do is scan that code there. I see you. Scan that code right there and message discount. And we'll get you started and we'll help you and support you every step of the way. You don't have to worry about knowing anything about trading, or even if you watch this video and you're interested, but you're just like, I don't know where to start. We got you. Just scan that code right there because I'm not sure how long this discount is going to last for, right? We most likely would be doing it for probably to the end of the week, right? And Maybe if you're interested afterwards, we could see what we could do, but it's limited spots. This is for persons who are ready to get started and ready to take action. Also, you guys can check out this one too. You can scan this code here. Our amazing mentor and coach who actually jumped on today and give us our testimony, that is her link to her website. If you're a person who wants a little more information, you want to dive deeper into stuff, we have some persons that like all the information, you'll get that there. You'll even get information on our automation that's coming out, because I haven't even touched on that today, and that's going to be amazing and regulated. So scan that code there and you'll go directly to her website. You can check it out. You could book a call with her. It's one team, it's one family. After this call, you can get back to the person that invited you. Make sure and thank them for bringing this opportunity to your awareness, and let them know when you're ready to get started, when you're ready to take action. Okay, if you are one of those who may need to watch our next one of these, you can also ask them and they'll get you registered to our whole entire team newsletter, and you'll be able to see whenever we're doing lives and events and be well in the know. But guys, don't stick on this. I'm going to tell you right now, when I joined EAconomy 10 months ago, I did not have the money to get started. I did not have any money in my bank account, matter of fact. But me and my husband, with our crazy selves, went and took a loan to get into here. And it was one of the best decisions I could have made. We literally made back our investment within 2 weeks, and I'm not even capping. And that time I wasn't even doing stock options, which is crazy. So I know things are hard, but at the same time, I am tired of walking through the grocery with a calculator and never having enough. Having to choose between Pampers and milk and all those crazy stuff, running from the TNT truck when you see them passing. This is your chance to change all of that. So I'm giving you guys about 1 more minute to do that, and then I'll be gone. It was nice having you guys on the call today. I do appreciate you guys hopping on, and I do appreciate the 5 of you that took the initiative. We will help you, and you got this. So guys, bye for now. Get back to the person who invited you, and I'll see you guys next time.